It's Robert Smigel, and you're watching Comedy Matters TV. You really are. You still are.
Boom.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Comedy Matters TV. To check out some of our other videos, click on the boxes on either side of me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not just for me, but for my parents.
Hey, it's Jeffrey Gurian here for Comedy Matters TV and the Ron and Fez show on Sirius XM, and I'm here with my guest today, Robert Smigel. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's always an honor to be a part of Comedy Matters.
Comedy Matters.
And the tradition behind Comedy Matters.
Right.
The tradition behind that tradition.
It's a long-standing, very long-standing tradition.
It's so long-standing. My God, I tell it, sit down once in a while. Take a load off your feet, Comedy Matters tradition.
Way back.
Yeah,
before Milton.
Even before Milton. This is what makes it happy. I think, you know what? I think Comedy Matters tradition would probably die if it got off its feet.
If anyone ever knew about it.
If nobody knows about it.
I know.
This is just me and you talking in a vacuum.
Which no one will ever see.
Something no one cares about or knows about, except for you and me. But that's enough for Comedy Matters.
That's all we need.
It's all anybody needs. That meant nothing.
Did you have fun today on the show?
I did. I found it very stimulating. I had no preparation. I didn't know this man, Ron, or the gentleman with the walrus
mustache.
Yes, I had no concept that these were people. And I was pleasantly surprised. I came in here with very low expectations. Let's just say lower than one might imagine.
And it almost rose to those low expectations.
No, it rose to acceptable. It rose to very acceptable expectations. They were more than met.
Ron is a fund of knowledge and a great interviewer.
Some say that, yes.
Which is more than I could say for myself.
How you doing? Don't, please. He does this to himself all the time because he knows everyone else will do it if he doesn't do it first. And it's a defense mechanism that he thought out in front of the mirror and has worked into a very successful gig on Comedy Matters.
I want to congratulate you on camera for the Night of Too Many Stars. That was really amazing this year. It was always
so important what we do there. I'm going to continue with the character.
I'm wondering if you're going to just keep doing that.
It's appropriate to continue.
Even Gilbert, let's go with the character.
Given the seriousness and the weight of the autism, but I can't let go at this point. I've gone too far.
You've gone too far. You're committed.
Too far.
You're definitely committed.
I'm committed. This is what Robin would want. It's all about what Robin would want.
But even Gilbert let it go for a minute on the show, right? Just for a minute.
As I said, 38 frames of kindness. How is it?
What I meant to ask you was your son at the Night of Too Many Stars?
Okay, now I better break.
You gotta go back.
Now I better break. Now you're talking about the kid.
Yeah.
No, Jeffrey, he wasn't. He wasn't at Night of Too Many Stars. But I have brought him to some rehearsals in the past, and it's actually, it would be overwhelming for him. A lot of kids with autism have. I can't believe I'm segueing into this. But, yeah, a lot of kids with autism have sensory issues, and big crowds can be challenging for them. So. I brought him to rehearsals, at times, but I mean, it's a lot of stars, Jeffrey.
It's a lot. I know. It's almost too many.
It's too many for many people.
I know. I was on the red carpet. It was so nice. I got to see Steve Carell. I didn't know they didn't expect him on the red carpet, and he just showed up. And
I'll just be serious from now on. Okay. Steve Carell. Steve Carell's a great guy. He flew in just for this event. He's a very busy man. He's just been in the Oscars and all that. And he's great. He goes back to, he thinks he owes me or something because of the Dana Carvey show. But, he was the easiest. We hired him at the Dana Carvey show, which is a long forgotten, except by you and me, sketch comedy show. But it was his first network gig. And, but he was the easiest person to hire. Like he was just a slam dunk, and it's kind of crazy that he had never. He was like 31 already, and he hadn't been discovered yet, basically.
Well, that's nice that he stays grateful to you. I mean, look, everybody came out for you, and that's, John Oliver said it. It's a great tribute to you.
Well,
you do,
They're just great people. I mean, I started this because I knew a lot of people in comedy, and it was like, well, this is a way I can contribute, and I'd kind of be a dick if I didn't do it. That's how it seemed. I was just like Conan and Sandler. I knew all these. I had this core of people who were like my best friends, and then I knew a lot of other people, and I was like, this would be so easy to do. And Jon Stewart, I actually didn't know very well. I'd met him a few times, and he came to the first night of Too Many Stars in 2003. He had a small part in one of the bits, and then he just asked me a million questions about what my son was like and what we were going through as parents, and he was just so curious and empathetic, and it really really took me aback a little bit. And then after the event, he knew I was trying to start a school because I couldn't get my son into any schools. He said, I'll do any fundraiser, I'll host the event, and that led to a few years later him hosting the future Night of Too Many Stars events.
In 2013, he was also the host, right? A couple of years ago, if I remember correctly.
Well, he was host last week or last.
No, I know that, but I'm saying he had done it before.
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done every one on Comedy Central since 2006. Yeah, he's done like 6 of them now, and he's just. I mean, you can't even put into words what he's meant to the organization and to so many people. It wouldn't exist without him. And then on top of it, this year he donated 2 tickets to the last Daily Show that he's hosting, huge, which is a gigantic contest that's already almost made, believe it or not, like $900,000. It's insane. It's just 2 tickets for this incredible gift. And it's going to continue. So go to amaze.com and enter these contests. They're pretty amazing. There's a lot of, like I said, there's Judd Apatow will direct your Vine, and The Simpsons will draw you and make you a character.
That is beyond
like
comprehension.
Yeah.
No one ever heard of
People don't know about that one, and it's an amazing. That's The Simpsons being generous. Matt Selman, the executive producer of that show.
Well, the universe works in very strange ways, thanks to your son. All this is coming to the forefront, and many, many people will be helped because of the work that you're doing. And it's
everyone's doing for us.
Sure.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just nice that you could be the force behind it.
I'm very lucky that I was able to, get these people to make such a difference. So.
And even on a more positive note, now tomorrow night is the last night of the Jack and Triumph show. Of the first,
very positive.
Well, it's the last night of it's the last night of the 7th.
Tomorrow night is the end of your career. On a more positive note, which would be better than not being able to get your kid into a school that he needs.
Well, I think
that's why we need your donations.
Exactly. So you'll be working on the next 13 episodes of.
Working on the next 13 this summer. We'll be shooting them with all the gang that was here on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, everybody.
And we'll see what happens after that.
Well, thanks again so much for coming on. I was honored to have you, man. It was really very special. Thanks.
Bah.